Okay, let's discuss about cosmetics and flow for customer canvas. We would like to uh, give the user friendliness. Our top user friendliness is number one for us, and keep it simple, very simple, the way it was. I understand that customer canvas you can do so much with unlimited customization, but we want to keep it simple for the users. And the more complex, the problem is that the more complex we have for the user, and the more problem we have. And successful websites, like uh, for instance, like Tiny Prints, they have a very simple and very simple flow that easy to follow by the users. And we would like to have the same mechanism. Uh, Now, here's the flow, okay? As long as you understand in the terminology of NumPage and the back product ID and then back group ID and then also the envelope ID, as we discussed earlier, then you shouldn't have any problem in this case. So let's customize this, okay? Assuming this is our website, okay? We customize this, and we don't have to. We just ignore that. We just ignore this page. So let's continue. Now I assume that we can pre-populate all the text that we had before in the page, right? So we can set up and provision each template, each product template. So in this case, when the user click the object, in this case in here, click it, then obviously we want to keep it simple like the way it is right now. Like, what type of font is this? Like this. And how big is the font? And then the original text. And that's it. Left, center, and right. Okay, and available color options. I assume you all have all of those functionality, and just ignore this and ignore this because this is not our business model. So when you click something here, please register to some name hosted by someone, and then done. When you click done here, then automatically change. It's simple and very simple. And similarly with the back, so in this case you have a page 1, page 2, right? Because you have I see that your demo is have a page 1, page 2, and then similarly we want to have a next button here. When you do the next, click next, obviously we have a page 2 here, page 1, page 2. If you can design that way, so this is how easy it is. This is the page 2, and remember, here is the default we have, just like this one, right? And then the user can choose the layout, like 1 photo, 2 photo, 3 photo, and 4 photo, and 5 photo, just like we discussed before earlier. Remember, this is a similar format. But here, if let's say the user chooses 2 photos, well, in this case they are more advanced than us because they put photo on top of the background here. So let's assume that here no layout. Basically is, let's assume it's a 2 photo here. So in our scenario, this will be white. Right? So in this case, we're consistent with our own functional specification. So it's only white here. We don't offer anything in here to be customized. So just keep it simple again, like this. When you click here, you can browse and you can upload it. You can browse the photo, pictures. Oops. Let me see any pictures here. There we go. For instance, like we can upload this. I'm done, and then drag or wherever, just like this, and then we can do edit photo. And I'm done. And ideally, I assume that you have all of this black and white sepia and all of this goodies that you have. Let's say if you want to put black and white, as simple as that, and it's done. And then you can do like this. I assume you have everything in there. You can move it, you can drag it, and you can move it, whatever you want. So I assume it's keep it the same flow as they do, and that is our requirements. That's the same flow. Now, when you have next, and obviously you have a page 3, remember, because if we pass along the envelope ID, then there should be a customization for the envelopes ID here, which is the back of the envelopes. Simple, just add text, and then they choose a text, and then we just limit all black. And when you do next, and that's it, or save, whatever. I don't know what's your flow, and then you pass it back to our shopping cart along with everything there, which is high resolution PDF, CMYK, transparency text, and that's an example of the PDF file, and so forth. So it's very simple and straightforward, and this is the flow for the our requirements. It's a basic flow, and I hope that's about it, and hope you understand how simple it is and how easy it is to customize things and keep it simple. Thank you very much for your attention.